Hi, welcome to MIST. I'm Coach Nikita and this is lesson 24. Alright, let's talk about practice. Alright, practice should not be random. What I mean by that is, I feel like let's do it today. We have some time, let's go for it. Okay, let's say you're talking to your athletes, or maybe your athlete is talking to you, hey, I'm free, I've finished my homework, let's go right into it. Okay, no, we should actually set a specific time, just like you work out in the morning, or maybe in the afternoon, or maybe at night. You go after work, or right before lunch, or right after, something. The point is to make it consistent and stick with it. A lot of the pitfalls is when we write it all out, or not write anything out and just start it. Okay. Another thing is setting too high of expectations. Okay, let's do it for a year or something. It's a little bit overwhelming for athletes. Okay, first, let's just do it today. Okay, we're gonna set one specific hour, maybe not even an hour. I personally don't like hours. Okay, they're too long for practice. Okay, for a private lesson, sure, I can do that, but for practice, maybe set a different time. Practice right now is in the way you train is changing. All right, so let's try and set a time. Okay, right after school. Okay, so right after school for one 30-minute session, you're gonna come out with your athletes on the court and practice one simple thing. Okay, that's it. And you're gonna do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's do that. Okay, and then you're gonna have your class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and maybe on Saturdays, and you're done. You're filled up your week, and that's a good thing. That's what you wanted to have. Not only that, we want to be able to achieve something during those classes, which is why when you come out, you want to set a goal. Okay, for today, we want to be able to do certain things, like the forehand. I want to be able to see a finish on the forehand 10 times in a row throughout the entire practice of 30 minutes. Okay? Fantastic. Now, if you're able to finish, you can talk to your athlete and see how he felt, and he or she felt, and what they think if they achieved that goal. Okay? And you keep moving forward. The next time, it's not the finish anymore, and now I want to see a split step. Now I want to see ready position. Now I want to see you bend with the bounce. Now I want to see you direct the ball to places here and there. Now I want to see a serve, and then the bend with the bounce, and the split step, and the so on and so forth. And all these things, you add them up, and you do it little by little, and eventually you get somewhere where you want to be. And then when you match up against an athlete in a match, you can see the certain qualities, certain skills that are a little bit different. Let's say with an athlete who hasn't practiced that much, and you can tell those things that you have worked on are actually paying off. So it's very difficult to see it in the beginning, but over time they do pay off. You can see that the perfect finish is there, and the ball is going exactly where it needs to be because of the finish. Okay? Because if you start something good and you end something good, then something in between happened well. Okay? Especially on that forehand, especially on that backhand. So you keep going, and eventually your athlete improves from red ball to orange ball, green ball, and eventually yellow ball, which is where we're all trying to get to. Okay? We don't want to be stuck in any of those balls, which are great in and of itself because they help us get to where we need to, the yellow ball. That's where the game, I guess, starts. Maybe, I guess you could say that. So setting goals, setting specific time with your athlete, and committing to them. Okay, not like, okay, today I don't feel like it. No, you go through the I don't feel like it, and you never know, maybe the athlete will feel like it, and it may happen to you as well, that you may not feel like it today. You have some injury on your leg and you're limping or something. So try your best, don't move around. Maybe you can have the athlete do all the work for you. So practicing is essential. It's essential, and I want to emphasize this, that a lot of the times parents, let's say they take a private lesson and it's like, okay, well, I finished my, let's say, 5-pack lessons or 10-pack lessons. I want to take a break. It's coming up winter. It's winter time, and I don't feel like, you know, it's getting cold and dark. Okay. Well, what happens? What do you think happens when your student in a math class takes a season off, takes winter off? Do you think they're going to remember the multiplication table? Do you think your athlete is going to remember multiplication table if they practice twice a week? Okay, that's not good enough. Twice a week for 1 hour. That's why math is 5 days a week, and on top of that they do homework at home for like 2, 3, 4 hours. I don't know, but it's they try to repeat it, so it's repetition. Repetition is the best thing that humans have in terms of learning, and we want to use it. So use it to your advantage. Go out and practice every day. And FYI, if you do take lessons for, like, you know, let's say you take lesson 10 times. Take lesson 10 times and go to group lessons twice. And then you take a season off. Okay, it's winter. Guess what? Everything is completely gone. Okay, completely gone. We have to restart. Okay, you cannot freeze physical development. Okay, it's not like let's freeze it, come back to it in a month, and all of a sudden it's in the same exact place. No, it's all gone. I'm sorry to say. No, I'm not sorry to say that. It's unfortunate, but that's what happens. Okay, so if your athlete happened to have lost everything he or she learned during those lessons, well, it's no one should be blamed for that. Okay, so okay, well, that's what it is. That's what humans are. If you don't repeat it, it's going to be gone. All right, so please make sure that you keep practicing. If you're going down this path, there should be no question about practice. It is what it is. If you're questioning whether you can do it or not, like, can I do it? Well, maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's time to change to piano, or maybe pool, swimming, that is, or maybe something else. I don't know. Okay, but coming out and practicing whatever it is that you want to practice, it's part of growth. All right, so stick with it, and results will happen. It will be over a long time, but they will come out. All right, fantastic. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.